There's a special kind of pride that you feel deep down inside, a strength that seems to thrive in Lima, Allen County.
The American way of life, to get in gear and do what's right.
An unbreakable forthright link called real American strength. Lima, Allen County, real American strength.
Keeping you up to date with what's happening in your community. Community Focus on GTV2. Thanks for joining us today on Community Focus. I'm Anne Decker, and I'm pleased to welcome to the studio today Jill Ackerman. She is the Superintendent of the Lima City Schools, and there is all kinds of art stuff coming up in January, starting with Blues in the School Week.
There is, and Blues in the Schools Week is a tradition that we've had in our district for a long time, and it actually starts the week of January the 7th. Rich Del Grasso will be in the Liberty Arts Magnet School working with 8th grade students making instruments out of found objects. And he's also going to be teaching them to play jug band music as well. So that's a week-long residency that is underwritten by Pickle and the Blues Committee. And then in addition to that, Rich will be at the Allen County Museum on Wednesday, January 9th at 7, and he'll have a free concert there, and that would be an opportunity then for the public to meet him. He's a great blues mandolin player. Then he will be back in March as the headliner on Saturday night at the Blues Extravaganza. So that's exciting.
Why is jug band music instrumental to the kids' education?
Well, I think that anytime they can use their minds in a creative way to be able to look at an object and be able to, you know, do something with it creatively, it's always good for that creative thinking part of their brain. I've seen kids play music in washing machines and all kinds of different things. So we know we have some washboard stuff coming up too, so we're excited about that. The on the visual artist side of things, we have Corey Barksdale. He's an African-American artist, and he's coming into both the high school and Liberty Arts Magnet School the week of January 15th through the 17th. He does blues and jazz murals, and he will also work with those 8th graders at Liberty Arts Magnet School. The students will participate. They will use what they've learned to create artwork for the Blues Extravaganza in March. And then Corey will also work with our high school teacher, Scott Rose, who is working on a outdoor mural for the Literacy Council. And I don't know if anybody, if you have an opportunity ever to visit at the Literacy Council, it's a beautiful facility, but there is quite a bit of artwork in there that has been created by our students, and especially by Scott Rose's students. A lot of stained glass work as well. So we're looking forward to Corey being in here and that visual artist piece as well. And then to kind of culminate the month for us, we have what has been our long-standing tradition, and it's very unique to our district, and it's called Evening with the Arts. That is going to be held on Tuesday, January 29th at the Allen County Museum. And that is a night when our own staff members, our own art teachers and music teachers showcase their own personal work and their own personal talent. So those doors will open at 6:30 with an opportunity for the public to come in and view their artwork and kind of walk around and talk about the pieces. And then at 7, the performances will start. And they are so talented, and many of them are both artists and musicians. So it's interesting to see what the staff themselves can do because they're practicing artists. And some of them have major collections that have been locally shown as well as nationally shown as well. So I think it's great for kids to see their teachers as those role models actually doing the art.
Yeah, that they actually have the talent. They're not just teaching.
Right. So that's an exciting night. That's a very nice event.
And what night is that?
That is going to be on Tuesday, January 29th at the Allen County Museum. The doors will open at 6:30 for the viewing, and the performances will start at 7.
Is there a charge?
There is no charge.
Oh, right. That's the best part about it.
Yes. Yes.
Anything else coming up we need to know
about?
Well,
we're still working on our high school piece. We got quite a good response from our parents and community, and so we have that list of people as well as several staff members that want to be part of the design team. So this week with the high school principals, we're going to sit down and pick some dates where we can actually sort of step out for a couple of days and actually design what that is going to look like. That we hope to have done this month yet in January. So, and we'll have students involved in that process with us as well.
Wonderful. So when we find a redesigned Lima Senior High, it's going to be a true compilation of what the students, the parents, and the faculty all want.
All those things that we're already doing that are working really well, that we can continue to carry on, and anything new that's out there and innovative that we want to bring into the fold.
Okay, Jill, if people want more information about what's going on in the Lima City Schools, the best place to get it is from your website.
Our website, www.limacitysschools.org. You can like us on Facebook as well.
All right, thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
Jill Ackerman from the Lima City Schools. When we come back, we'll tell you all about Cinderella's Closet, right after this on GTV2.
Help keep the youth of Lima safe by donating to Lima Safety City today. Hello, I'm Chuck Eichelberger from the Lima Noon Optimist Club. Safety City is a very important part of the Lima community. The Optimist Club is renovating Safety City and it needs your help. Donations can be made by going to the website limasafetycity.org. You can also send a donation to Lima Noon Optimist Club, P.O. Box 428, Lima, Ohio 45802. Help keep the youth of Lima safe by donating to Safety City today.
My joints ached and I was always tired.
I was always cold, I couldn't concentrate, and my body hurt all over.
My doctor told me I had lupus. Women of childbearing age, and especially African American women, are at higher risk.
If you suspect that you have lupus, you should contact your doctor.
You're invited to attend the local lupus support group meetings on the second Thursday of each month at 1 o'clock at Lima Towers. For further information, go to connectedhands.org.
Let's all do our part to keep the Ottawa River clean and healthy. Clean trash and debris from storm drains to keep them from being washed into the river. Your actions matter.
Thank you for contacting the Ohio Utilities Protection Service before you dig, because knowing where underground utilities are located matters. It matters for the safety of your crew, the job schedule. It matters to the customers you serve, and it's the law. You can call us or go to oups.org to put the safe digging process in motion, because keeping Ohio safe every time you dig matters most.
Welcome back to Community Focus. I'm Anne Decker. If your daughter or your granddaughter is going to the prom, here is a chance to get a free dress. Candace Newland is in the studio today. She is with Cinderella's Closet, which is sponsored by Kiwanis Club.
Kiwanis Club, yes, indeed.
What a wonderful project.
Oh, it is, and it's so much fun. The day when the girls come to try the dresses on, you know, they're so excited, and we're so excited. They look so pretty. Oh, it's so much fun.
And the dresses are gorgeous. You want to explain how this works?
Yes. What we do is we have donations from the community of lovely gowns that a 17-year-old or 16 that a teenage girl would wear, and you drop them off at Duffy's Cleaners. We're partnering with Duffy's Cleaners. They clean the gowns so that they're all nice and beautiful for the girls, and then on the last Saturday in February, which is the 23rd, we also partnered with First Federal Bank, and they are giving us their whole bottom floor for displaying the dresses, and there are dressing rooms there for the girls to try them on, and it's just a wonderful experience.
Is this for any girl?
Any girl who needs a gown. Maybe you don't need a gown for the prom, but you need one for homecoming in the fall. I mean, it's a wonderful place to get a beautiful dress that you don't have to spend $400 or $500 for.
You want to show us a couple of the dresses you had donated?
Well, first we'll do this gorgeous burgundy one. It's got lovely embroidery on the top. It's a satin gown. This happens to be a size 6. And it's a halter top, and it's just absolutely lovely.
And perfect condition.
It is.
Just gorgeous.
Just gorgeous. Well, most of these gowns have only been worn one time. And so, therefore, unless you're like me and dump ketchup all over them, you're just having a brand new dress. The second gown is also just gorgeous. It's white, and of course it's
somebody much smaller than me.
Well, it's been cleaned, so it's all tucked in around here, and it's got beautiful, the beautiful spaghetti straps and this gorgeous beadwork at the bodice. Again, it's just a lovely, lovely gown. And as a matter of fact, this would also make a nice wedding gown.
It really would.
So if you want to buy it for the prom and save it for later, you can do that.
At least a couple years save
Yeah,
it.
at least a couple years after college.
So do you encourage the girls who were maybe there last year and got a gown to bring it back and recycle it and trade it in for this year?
Sure. That way you get a new dress, somebody else gets a new dress. We like to think of it as the ultimate recycling.
It really is.
Because that way you save money. Wouldn't you rather have $400 or $500 to do something fun with? Maybe buy a plane ticket to Florida, or even more importantly, put it into your college fund, as opposed to spending on a dress that you would wear one time.
Well, besides getting the dress, you also need the money for the handbag and the shoes and everything else that goes with it.
Yes, exactly right. And dinner. I mean, you have to go for dinner. And it's like you said, just the shoes and matching accessories can run so much. Last year we actually had people who gave the accessories right with the gowns.
Wonderful.
There were gloves and scarves and handbags and shoes. Everything for the whole outfit.
So if somebody does want to donate some of that, you're willing to accept it as well.
Exactly right. Exactly.
Okay.
So we really appreciate the donations from the community, and we really appreciate our partners, First Federal Bank for holding the event there, and Duffy's Cleaners for doing all the cleaning, because if Duffy's wasn't willing to clean the gowns, we couldn't do this.
Right. It's a tremendous donation.
It really is.
So once again, where do we take the gowns if we want to donate?
Duffy's Cleaners. Duffy's Cleaners is on Shawnee and Fort Amanda Road. It's back in that little shopping area back there. There's a little restaurant back there and that kind of thing.
Okay.
So take the gowns there. They'll clean them. Then when they get them cleaned, they'll call me. Then I take them out to First Federal, where they're displayed on that Saturday.
And the First Federal is the one on Allentown Road, correct?
Across from Tom Alls.
And what time does that begin?
9 o'clock.
Okay. Is it just first come, first served?
It is.
Okay.
It is. Usually we hold it from 9 to 2.
Okay.
And you want to get there early and to get the best choices.
It is a fun event, tremendously fun.
It is.
If people have any questions, can they get in touch with you?
Yes, they can. My number is 419-991-3152.
All right. We really appreciate you coming in today.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking on this project.
Oh, it's so much fun, and there should be no girl not able to go to the prom because she can't have a dress.
Exactly.
And we see girls who maybe couldn't afford a dress. We see girls who could afford a dress and feel that they have better use of their money. So we have the whole gamut of customers.
And the dresses are all sizes, all styles. No matter what you're looking for, chances are you have it at Cinderella's Closet.
Right. And all colors, all colors.
Great. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you, Ann.
Candace Newland from the Kiwanis Club. I'm Anne Decker, and this is Community Focus on GTV2.
Because you're black. Because you have young children. Because you have a disability. If you've been denied housing for any reason, the Lima Allen Council on Community Affairs can help. It's against the law to deny people the opportunity to live where they want and can afford. If you feel that you've been treated unfairly, give LACA a call and we'll look into your complaint. LACA's fair housing services are free, so call today and get the housing you deserve. 419-227-2586.
Reduce, recycle, reuse. Allied Waste Services in the City of Lima encourage you to live green by recycling all that you can. Recycling promotes green living by reducing the amount of waste materials buried in landfills. This saves money, natural resources, and energy. Keep our environment healthy and start recycling today. Allied Waste Services is committed to a clean environment. Contact us today for your recycling needs. Visit our website, republicservicesohio.com, to learn more about recycling today.
Crime Stoppers is still active in the Allen, Putnam, and Van Wert counties. Our goal is to assist area law enforcement officers to identify and locate individuals who have committed crimes. If you have any information about anyone who is responsible for committing crimes, please call Crime Stoppers at area code 419-229-STOP.
Crime Stoppers! Crime Stoppers! Make the call and pays! Crime Stoppers!
Lima City Council has recently amended the city's vicious dog ordinance to deal with potential problems concerning dangerous dogs in the public.
The ordinance is comprehensive. However, here are some key elements that all dog owners and their neighbors should be aware of.
Any dog that is considered a breed of pit bull is considered a vicious dog regardless of its temperament.
A vicious dog is any dog that attacks, bites, or causes injury to a person or domestic animal with or without provocation.
Not under control of the owner and secure with a muzzle and a leash of 6 feet or less in length, all vicious dogs must be confined when outside in a pen with a secured top and bottom, or with the sides of the pen embedded at least 1 foot deep into the ground.
If you're a dog owner and have concerns about any dogs in your neighborhood, visit limapolicedepartment.com to find out more about the city's vicious dog ordinance.
The fine for non-compliance is $150 per citation, and ignorance of the law is not a defense.
If there's an emergency situation, call local law enforcement for immediate assistance.
Welcome back to Community Focus. I'm Anne Decker, and I'm pleased to welcome to the studio today Bev McCoy. She is one of the organizers of the inaugural ball. Not the big one in Washington, but we're having one here in Lima to celebrate.
Isn't that wonderful?
It is.
It really is wonderful. You know, we did it last year. And this year, after he won the presidency again, people were coming to us. You know, they said, "Are you going to do it again? Are you going to have a ball again?" So we thought that was good for
people love to get dressed up and go out. And what a great occasion to
I know,
celebrate.
but they kind of complained last year, and we said, "Well, it's formal. You have to come formal." And they said, "No.
It's a ball."
But they did. And this year they're not saying anything about that. They're kind of used to the idea that that's what they're going to do. Yes, it's formal.
So this is January 21st.
Yes.
At what time?
At 6 o'clock.
Okay, and where are you doing it?
What do we call it? Ohio.
The Uno Event Center again?
Yes.
Okay, that's a lovely place for it.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And what do you have planned for that evening?
Well, initially we'll have music by our famous disc jockey,
Charlie. Charlie Thomas is great.
Charlie Thomas, yeah. And then the band will come on, and then there'll be an intermission, and then he'll come on again. But at the intermission time, we'll have a champagne toast to the president.
Oh, nice.
Because we don't know exactly when they will come in and when they will do their initial dance, you know. Everybody was kind of looking for that last year, but we don't know when that's going to happen, so we'll just go ahead with our program.
So you have, what, a big screen TV so we can two of them, so we can watch the real ball going on in Washington and get some inspiration for the dancing?
Yes. Last year there was only one, and the people on the right-hand side, as you enter, they were going, we can't see. And so this year they said, well, you won't have that problem. You'll have two screens, so that's going to make it very nice. And of course, the dance floor is in the center, and the seating is on the side. So,
okay, is there food associated with this?
Oh yeah. We call them finger foods, and they haven't. We're still working on that menu, but there'll be plenty of those for people to eat.
Okay, how much are tickets?
$30.
Oh, that's really reasonable.
We thought so, but it's $40 at the door if you don't get your ticket early.
So they need to be getting them right now.
They need to be getting them right now.
And you know, you don't actually sell out. You pretty much just keep taking people as they come in.
Oh yeah.
But still, it doesn't hurt to get your tickets early and make plans for this
event.
event.
Who would want to pay $40 when they can pay $30?
Nobody.
It helps us with our planning because we have to tell them how many people, we are expecting to come, and that helps with the menu and all that. So yeah.
How do people get tickets?
Well, there's several numbers, and I'm going to give you mine, 419-303-8738, as a number to call if you want to get a ticket, and then we'll make arrangements for the exchange.
Okay. Is there anything else we need to know about the ball?
Well, let's see. We hope everybody comes. We hope they have a good time. And it's so obvious that it's a celebration of a really particular time, a very historical time, that we want people to be a part of that. There's a few people going to Washington from here. I don't know how many, but I know there's been a few. And they said, well, maybe we shouldn't have done that. We should have waited.
Well, if you don't want to make the big trip to Washington and spend all the money and go through the headaches of the real inaugural ball, what a great substitute right here in Lima.
Oh yeah, we're very proud of that. And we've got some flyers out.
You want to show us the flyer? It's beautiful. What a nice picture. So this is on January 21st.
Yes. And people were getting confused about that because his actual being sworn in is going to be on the 20th. I mean, that's the day he gets sworn in. But they'll do it again on the 21st because that works into the calendar.
That's the ceremony?
Yeah, that's the ceremony.
Okay.
I don't know if they're going to do that walking down the street that they did last year or not.
I think they always do. I think that's just part of it.
Oh, they always do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You got to parade through and, so people can cheer.
Yeah.
Well, give us your phone number one more time if people do want tickets to the inaugural ball.
Okay, it's 419-303-8738.
Okay, and buy the tickets now. Well, they're still inexpensive because they go up to $40 if you wait.
Up to $40 if you wait and get them at the door.
Okay, thanks so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Ann.
Bev McCoy with the inaugural ball. I'm Ann Decker, and this is Community Focus on